With each battle that we face, we defy the dark's embrace. Legends growing with each stride. In unity we confide. No fear in our eyes, just stars guiding us through endless wars. Destiny is in our hands. Together we take a stand. We are the light in the darkest night. With strength and valor we fight. Armored hearts shining bright. We will defeat the evil tonight. As the dawn breaks, shadows flee. In our victory we are free. Timeless heroes, legends grand. Together we save this land. We are the light in the darkest night. With strength and valor we fight. Armored hearts shining bright. We will defeat the evil tonight.
Welcome back to Original GM. I am Hupahu, and we have not left the studio. This is section 2. You can't tell when one of us changed clothes. I kind of put my hair down and try to make it look
I had to
different.
put on something more comfortable.
Yeah, you did change your clothes.
I was
Okay.
smothering to death.
Gotcha. Here, I could do this.
There you go.
Oh yeah, totally different.
Look like a
Take
warden
the
now.
rats out of my hair. Here we go. Is that different enough?
I'll be there. I just
I always wear a black t-shirt anyway. It's fine.
Yeah. You learned that from me.
I'm all over the place.
Makes it easy. Oh! We got captured.
So how's prison so far?
Right. Shit.
You'll find out when we get out of here.
It's well, you guys remember where we're at. It was
So-
very long ago, just a few
201.
moments ago.
So, when they take us into custody, are they like aggressive?
No,
No.
no, they're not. And you asked something off camera. Do you want to ask it on camera about Eden? You asked if they were evil.
What? Yeah.
Oh yeah. Are they evil?
They're not evil.
Eden would know
Yeah, Eden would know with her.
with her divine detection.
Yeah. They are not evil, so at least there is that.
Pretty mad though. Pretty
Yeah,
upset.
they seem to be pretty upset.
Did we kill any of them?
No, you didn't kill any of them,
Okay.
but Doll sure did piss a few of them off.
She's gone. No, she's not.
killed some vampires.
Doll's there.
She's supposed
Killed
to
some
be.
vampires,
No.
yeah.
No. Val took Doll
Oh.
and Godwin.
Okay, so Doll's not there.
Yeah.
Her token's still
Oh.
there.
And Seth will look
Should
at
be back.
Vela and say, "Are you okay?"
Yes.
Good.
I guess it's now known. The guy in the cloak with the staff, as they've got you all in custody and everything, and they've surrounded you completely. After everyone calms down and you guys have teleported out of there, he looks around the room and he says, "Search for them. They have to be somewhere. They cannot leave." And some of the priests start casting spells and looking about the room. He points over to the vampires on the ground and he says, "Finish them off." And they go over and they start burning the bodies of the vampires that were out here. And then we'll stop there. We're going to go to Reva and Belia. You guys you have appeared at the exit.
Fly up. Quick as I can.
Okay. When you come up to the top, you see paladins rushing in with Vey standing there, and there's a lot of them. You look across and you see a portal open with just paladins pouring into this room.
She'll tell Vey where they are. She'll say they're in the room with the temple. We got out, but they got the rest of them. There's about 200 priests.
Who are they?
It's Egyptian, like where we were at with Warchild. I don't know. I don't know who they worship.
Remember that pompous little ass?
We think it might be him. The kid?
Called himself a god king.
Yeah, that one.
Let's go.
What was his name?
I don't remember, but
I don't remember.
let's go. He starts ordering paladins down into the next room below you guys, and there are a shit ton of paladins, probably 400 or so paladins that are in this chamber that are going down a dozen at a time. They flies down.
Right, too.
Okay. Oops, sorry. Didn't mean
That was
to
uplifting.
scare you. Oh yeah. They don't know. So yeah, you guys go down. Some of these priests, when you guys down below, some of these priests leave the room, and you can hear combat going on down the hallway. When you look across this huge room, you see the two vampires that were at the doorway are trying to flee from these priests, and they're annihilating them.
Can Ren move? Like, I know she can't go outside the circle, but she's not being, like, held,
She
right?
is. She is being held. Yeah, you guys are all being held by priests.
Can
And they start taking your equipment, like they took your equipment.
I ask? This is Cara. Can I ask a question?
Yeah,
Ren?
just a minute. Just a minute. When they grab Seth's scimitars, one of them touches the hilt, and it zaps the
Ren has
fuck out
one
of
too.
him, and he drops to the ground. Holding his hand, and the rest of the priests come over and they heal him, and then they pick him up by the scabbards and start not touching any of the other weapons. Cara?
She's just looking at this guy.
Yeah.
Can I ask a question?
Again, you can't see his face, but he turns like towards you and he's like, "Of course. What is your question, priestess?"
What is your purpose here?
Certainly not to be attacked.
We're down here trying to solve an evil that's down here. If you're not part of that evil,
An evil that has been ignored by those above for far too long.
what can we do? Because if you're not part of that evil, then you might be part of the solution.
It was not us who struck first.
I don't know anything about who struck who.
To strike upon my very body and person. The punishment for such things is death. I am the God King, and you see him pull his hood off. And you see this young kid with a symbol of a sun on his chest when he pulls his cloak back. He's Egyptian looking, eyes are piercing. And he says, "And she has fled from here. So you will be held until she is captured. Whether you are an enemy or not remains to be seen."
Ren will speak up.
Okay?
Say, I'm Ambassador Renara with the Temple of Love and Beauty of Queensland.
He
She'll
looks
look at
over
him.
at you.
We thought that you were with the Big A. We did not know that you were potentially allies.
Is your habit to strike a god king before speaking to them or showing submission? If it were not I and it were my father, you would already be dead. You are given the grace of the God King to still be alive.
Your visage was hidden, so we had no idea who you were.
Who raises an eyebrow? Ignorance is no excuse for what you have done. When she is captured, we will discuss your freedom or whether or not you are allies. Until then, I can do nothing.
So glad Valley's
Take them into the temple. And you see them start to bring you guys into the temple complex. Meanwhile,
Back at the ranch.
huh?
Sit back at the ranch.
Yeah, you, Reva, Velia, Dahl, and who else was it? Was
Godwin.
it? And Godwin. You guys are with Vey and with about 400 paladins. You're coming through this area.
There's Eris.
Huh?
Is she with Vay?
Yeah, Eris would be there as well. The paladins are clearing that hallway out with all the mushrooms, making a path going that way and into the next room. When you guys get into the next room, they start killing the creature that is in that room. Some of them are duplicated, but they end up taking care of it. As it's going on, Vey is very meticulously waiting at the door and ordering them to do certain things and come in front of him, and they start opening doors. So there's so many of them that the whole cavern is full of paladins, and you feel the goodness of Gold Star in here where you're at. You can feel protections, like anywhere you walk, you feel like there's some kind of aura around you protecting you. You do not feel threatened at all. You make your way down and to that hallway that's going to the south, and you see priests up ahead who are standing there burning bodies. And they orders them to be captured, and paladins start going forward, and the priests turn and run to the south. And you guys continue down that hallway. Until you get to the room where you guys are brought into the temple complex. And when you walk in, you can see that devil that's still in some sort of suspended animation up on the altar area. You also will see that there are statues of Egyptian type figures when you first walk in that are in a circle, and you guys go around all of those. They don't walk you through the center of those. And as they come in, some of them go and take stations next to those statues. One second. Are you getting hot?
fucking melting.
Where did it go? I have been losing maps like nobody's business. Its titles is what
So
it is.
are we all just kind of huddled together like in a prisoner
Well,
formation
yeah.
in the thing? Sorry.
Yeah.
Just as far as
Zed.
yeah, Zed, yeah.
Zed.
Zed, you know.
Not Zod.
Not Zod, no.
Not Zod.
It'd be a different game if this was Zod.
So unless they have light vision, they're slightly being blinded.
Yeah.
Right.
Zed's just got his eyes closed. Or Zod. Yeah. Damn it. Zed has his eyes closed.
Shoulders back, head held high.
Walking blind.
Light a gold star.
They don't seem to be bothered by your light.
Mm.
They bring you in. He stands in front of this devil, like it's frozen, and they bring you into this little circle area right here. And
Damn, I should have made it brighter.
priests come running in and say, "There are people coming. We do believe it is the ones from above. There are paladins." And the young kid smiles a little bit and steps off of the steps, and the priests pull you back a little bit, and then he sits down and you see a throne appear under him when he sits. When he does, there's this, what you guys recognize as a Spelljammer helm appears next to him. It's rather large. And he just kind of smiles and reaches out with his hands. You see he's got these metallic-like claws attached to his hands with chains that go to his wrist. And he touches it and you see the whole place light up with energy. And he goes, "Well, you will let whatever their leader is in, but none of the others." "Very well, my lord," they say, and they go. And this is what I was talking about when I said there was statues that they all stand in front of. As you guys come in, there are a few priests out front, and the paladins come running in, and Vey tells them to surround the temple, and they start going in around it.
Do Seth and Ren still have cat link? They do, right?
Do you try it?
Maybe. Just to see. Feel within herself. Does she still have cat link? Like the cat telepathy?
You think? Yeah. Vey steps forward and he says, "You are within my city, and you have captured some of our people. I will give you one chance to free them." And you see the priest step forward and he bows and he says, "The great God King requests your presence within the temple." Vey looks at Reva and Delia.
Amelia laughs out loud. She's like, "This is gonna be interesting. I wanna watch."
Vey starts walking forward. He tells the paladins
Eris
to
will too.
surround the
Reva.
temple and don't let anyone out. If anyone comes out, you will capture them. And they nod, salute to him. Vey walks in. Do you guys walk in with him?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're both your characters?
Delia will. Doll will. She'll definitely what she'll do.
She didn't have to come in. Yeah, fine.
Yeah, she'll surround herself with the paladins.
Okay. All right. You and Vey and Velia go walking in. You guys see them come in. The God King's, they call himself the God King. He still has his hands on the orb. And they start spreading apart, letting him walk in. Vey goes right through the center where all the statues are, and the priests are like, "What the hell?" He just walks right through them. Goes up the steps, they make a path, and you guys come to face him.
If Godwin tries to reach out innately with telepathy, can he reach to like Ren?
With what sort of innate Vulcan?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, but it's just, they don't have your equipment, so I don't know if, as far as telepathy goes, without stones and whatnot for anybody else.
She can't answer. She can hear you, but she can't answer.
So he does just try to link to you, and then just
Because you're not cat kind.
Yeah, give you the vision of all the paladins and everything that's going on the outside, just so you have a understanding as the admiral.
Vey stops at the edge of the light there from the window. And then just stares at him. See the God King kind of smirking and looking at him, and they just stare at each other for a moment. I am the prince of this kingdom, and you have captured some of my people. What cause or reason do you have to hold people that are citizens of this town within its confines? He says, I am the God King. You will bow before me before you speak. You see Vega? He looks down and shakes his head. I will give you one chance, boy, and then I will destroy every one of you. You see him pull his sword. He looks around at all the priests who begin to cast, and Vay just smiles like he looks at him and he's like, stop. I care not about these people in front of me. I only care about what our cause and goal is. And the one that attacked us. To attack a God King is execution. It says, you will be killing no one here today, unless it is your own people. Release them now. And we can be allies. He looks at the walls around him on the orb, and you see Vay kind of turn his head sideways a little bit. He's like, I would think otherwise. This, and he's holding the sword, he goes, is a god killer. And you, boy, are no god. Roll initiative. You guys are handcuffed presently.
All my characters but one are here.
Huh?
All my characters except for one are here.
Val has a
Do you have
7.
extra pencil over there?
Huh?
I have one of those extra pencils. I can't find mine.
So anybody within 10 feet of Val gets a +4 to hit and a +4 to saves.
Okay. You may not go that far.
And also has 50% magic resistance.
So, 15?
Give me a second.
No 15s?
No.
Just inside, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
No 15s.
You see the God King start to invoke something, and then there's like a blade at his throat, and he's like holds his hands up. He releases off the orb and holds his hands up, and you guys see Aranea behind him with the dagger to his throat. He's like, stop. Vay starts walking forward. Walks right up to him. I suggest you release them all now. He nods like that. Aranea, I don't know if you remember what he looks like, but he's the one with the pockmarked face.
It's
Yeah,
orange
it's like-
eyes and little dots all over his face that are evenly spaced apart.
He nods like that, and they come over and start releasing you guys, unhooking you, and he goes, give them your equipment back. And they start giving you your shit back.
Eden will snatch her sword.
Okay.
look at whatever priest should just look at him.
He looks nervous, and they all kind of look nervous right now. Thank you, Aranea. You see him look over his shoulder, and he's like, nods at him. Now, he turns and puts his back to this kid. All of you will leave single file out that door and report to the paladins outside for questioning. You see them all look over at the kid, and the kid's like, do as you're told. And they all start going out. When they all get outside, Doll, you see the paladins start to put them in cuffs. They start chaining them all up.
Looks like we're safe. They didn't know that Vay's a megalomaniac. Right?
They didn't. They had no idea. That's why Rava ran to go get him.
People barely do.
The level of his ego can fucking halt the whole room because he's so confident.
He looks over at Aranea and nods, and Aranea picks the kid up out of the chair, and when he does, it disappears and starts walking him out. And Vay just walks up to whatever this devil is and looks at it.
Ren would say, I believe that's Valk.
Valkinian, yes, the son of Asmo.
Ren will look at Aranea and smile. I know he's not going to smile back.
As he's walking out, he just nods at you, and he carries this kid out by the scruff of his neck.
God King, huh?
You good?
Fine.
He will need to be questioned. I'm not sure what to do with this.
So this is Ren Shinsevi. Last I knew, Lion took him.
Lion what?
Lion took him. I don't know why they would have him. We retrieved the sarcophagus from the Big A's temple, Lion came and took him.
I'm sure we'll find the answers soon.
And he was still in the sarcophagus when
He
we gave him
was.
He walks up on the altar and looks at the sarcophagi, and he starts looking them over. He's like, he was in one of these?
Ren will walk up and look at him.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she'll point out this one.
Paladins start coming in at this point, and Vay tells them to pull him down.
Whoa. I remember, Ren would say, when we were here before, there were ghosts connected to these coffins before we touched them that were ready to attack if somebody touched the coffins. I don't know if they're still here, but they could only be seen on the invisibility plane.
He looks around, and the paladin's like, we detect no evil, man. We are ready. He tells them to put him in the same coffin that he was in before, and they attempt to pull him down out of whatever is keeping him up. And they do. With their magic resistance, they pull him down. When they do, he still stays with his eyes open, and they go over and they put him in the coffin. Vay orders them to take him above and secure him within the prison. And they start taking him out. Pretty much clear the temple out. It doesn't take much. They, once the God King is captured, they all kind of fall in line. We need answers from the Lord of Cats. If we have his body and he is supposed to have it, then what has taken place and why is it here? And can we bring him back and use him against the Big A? That is the question.
Eris would say, do we need to go to the Happy Hunting Grounds?
I do not know if I will be welcome there anymore. I have given up my position with the Lord of Cats. But you have not.
I'm always welcome there.
Delia says that?
Yeah.
Perhaps you can go and find out for us. Gather as much information as you can in return. There's still more down here to take care of. This is not the evil that was present. He walks up to Eden and he says, you have command of the paladins.
Yes,
Use them
sir.
as you wish.
Thank you.
And then report back to me what you find.
Will do. Blessings and gold star to you, my
And
brother.
you as well.
She'll smile at him.
Well done. And he walks back out front.
Run a look at Zen. She'll turn to her. Are you okay? She'll fix her hair. You know.
Looks like Godwin's gonna walk into the temple, so I don't know if he's.
I'm sure her
bumping
hair's a
into
little
Zay at the same
ruffled
time.
from being arrested.
He's
She'll
walking
fix her
in
hair.
into the temple?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you will see he's coming out. And on a side note, you forgot to bring Tazar. He went to his office to collect equipment. You guys forgot to bring him, but that's okay. Just as an awareness of.
Damn. He's gonna be pissed. So Val will look at
I'm an
Reva
ass.
and Godwin and say, I guess I gotta go to the Happy Hunting Grounds. Anybody wanna go?
I don't think I can go there. Can I?
Why couldn't you? You're my sister. It's kind of a diplomatic
Sure, why not?
thing.
Let's go.
Like, you know, he's pretty cool. Like,
Is he?
yeah.
Never met him.
Oh, yeah.
Who are we talking about?
All right.
The Lord of Cats.
My dad.
Friend, say on mine.
His name is Glistinian, and he's surprisingly grounded for a god.
Mm-hmm.
Say, all right. Let's go.
Let's get up top.
All right.
Okay,
Godwin's
Eden will go
Godwin's
to
got your
the-
back over there. So.
Eden will go to the Paladins.
all right.
She'll walk outside.
They, about 200 of them, collect the priests and start, you can see they're taking them out of here. Some of them are stationed in different locations, but on the way out, you don't see the vampires anymore where you did. Right here,
Uh-huh.
there's about 25 or 30 paladins standing there. Looking to the south.
Eden will say to the group, who's coming with me? Prince Vayman said to finish clearing this place.
Let's go.
I'm always with you, beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's do it then.
Let's do it.
And by the way, Seth will walk up to Vela and say, you know what? It don't matter.
Good.
Because you still have my heart.
So Doll will go with Eden.
Throw one of those grenades again and I might.
I didn't throw it. Cara threw it.
God, I threw it.
I don't have any of those.
Kara,
Hmm?
don't throw those grenades in my presence again, please.
Okay.
It will harm me, obviously.
Oh. Sorry, I didn't know.
Well, now you do.
Indeed.
Thank you.
That's good to know.
Eden will look at the Paladins that are standing in the hallway right here and say, with me.
Ma'am. So it's Eden and Kara and
Kara says always.
Ren and
Doll.
Zen and
Zed will be right up next to Ren again. So.
Zed.
Seth almost said, I'll kiss your boo-boo.
You really trying to get your heart ripped.
Eden will look at everybody. Is anybody hurt? Is everybody okay?
Dolls with him?
Only my heart.
That was Doll that said that to Eden.
Okay. All right.
Seems like we're missing somebody.
Doll.
Well,
No,
Doll is
more than that.
missing, but
Well, some people are going elsewhere, I think.
Oh, that's
Reva
right.
and Velia went to the Happy Hunting Grounds. Eris went with Vay.
My bad.
And then
Damn.
Godwin is going with
Y'all got really
Reva
good.
and Belia.
Yeah.
Okay.
Best friends for life.
Right? So
Raven gets to be the
One
Lord
you
of
don't want to
Cats.
go away.
Val will teleport them,
Been 3 weeks.
climb up the thing,
Okay.
go to the fucking door, and
Eris leave.
hold on.
Eris leave.
Huh?
Did Eris leave?
Yeah. She went with Faye.
All right.
Sorry.
Sis, do you have a plane shift?
No. I teleport. We could use a portal at the castle.
Okay, let's do that.
Come on. Teleport to the castle.
You can't just teleport to the Happy Hunting Grounds. Plane shift.
All right.
And then they'll use the portal that's there. They
Okay.
can control.
All right.
You know the one.
I do.
Use that.
Um,
Whether they're supposed to.
So this is
Val.
this is Val, Rava,
and Godwin.
and Godwin.
Yes.
Okay. All right. All right. And you guys plane shift to the Happy Hunting Grounds. When you appear in the Happy Hunting Grounds, you appear underneath a tree that's a big treant who looks down at you both, all three of you.
Hello, friend.
Greetings.
Just here to see Glistinian for a moment.
Welcome.
Thank you.
The Lord of Cats is within his hut.
This is my sister Rava,
I know who she is.
and this is our friend Godwin.
Greetings, Godwin.
Greetings, tree.
She would tell him his name. I can't remember it right now, but
I was just sitting here trying to remember.
Burke.
Burke.
Yeah.
This is Burke. He's a treant.
Greetings, Burke.
At least it's not Mark.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
What's
And
up,
the
man?
Guardian.
Well.
Enjoy yourselves in the Happy Hunting Grounds.
Always do. And she'll head to the hut.
Okay.
To follow her.
You can feel Malachi and them. They're off in the woods. You can feel them.
Nice.
What's that? Okay.
You,
Just weird. I don't even know what the hell it was.
it's fine. You, walk up to this hut, and there's a little tiny door, 3 feet, 2.5, 3 foot tall, with a rope that looks frayed.
All right.
Yeah, I didn't think this through all the way. However, I've seen this work. Let's see if this works. This is the Lord of Cats. So, she will drop down to her knees and reach up and grab it with her. Try to
Okay.
grab it with her nails and pull it down.
Okay. You see the door open up.
Bravo will
crawl
go
through.
gaseous form
Okay.
and go through.
At least you didn't go, here, cute kitty.
You coming?
Yeah. I guess I'll just.
Duck down. And
Yeah, army
you have to
crawl
go on
in
your
there.
hands and knees
Yeah,
to
just
get
crawl.
in there. But
It's all intentional. It's meant to humble you.
when you guys come in, the ground is, it's dirt ground, like something that would be inside of a teepee or something like that. It's where it's had no sun to it. There's no grass or anything like that.
Back to normal form.
And it smells like cats. Big time in here. You look about 90 feet or so away and you see a big black curtain. It's oblong shaped like an egg or an oval. And at the opposite end, in front of the curtain, is a throne. And you see Sal sitting on the throne when you guys come in.
They met him at the wedding,
Yeah.
right?
They did. And I'm looking for that map now. I've had so much trouble finding maps today. It's been ridiculous.
Look under the.
Search THE. Yeah.
Yeah, the Yeah, it's got to be in
Try
that,
B.
right?
Try B.
You could stay in the hut.
Greetings, grandfather. And she laughs. Just kidding.
Yeah, it's not here. Anyway, greetings, grandfather. He smiles,
She'll
and
laugh a little one.
I can at least pull up his picture so that you guys can see who it is. Unless I can't find it either. I've been having so much trouble today with all of that. I think I know where it's at, though. There he is. This guy right here. You realize he looks an awful lot like Seth. And, green eyes. Just come in.
Thank you. She'll walk up and kind of do the very awkward fucking thing that she hates doing.
He just kind of goes like that. He's like,
Thank you. God, thank you. So, you know, Rava, this is our childhood friend Godwin. We were just below Queensland trying to clear the underground and the Umbra and all of the bullshit that's going on down there. And we ran into this freaking asinine little man that calls himself the God King.
Not much of one.
Yeah, Vay put him down pretty quick, and Aranea was quite humorous. She would have enjoyed it. But we found the Big A's son, who we thought was in Glistinian's custody. So Vay asked me to come and let you know and try to figure out what's going on with that.
they asked you to come speak with me.
He said that he wasn't sure if he would still be welcome since he gave up his position.
Don't you mean my father?
Well, yeah, I guess technically, but it looks like you're taking that role now? No?
Perhaps. I've heard the prayers from this God King and his minions.
Mm-hmm.
Ye seek the soul of Valkinian. My father does not have it. The body that we have, of course, is still here. It seems that perhaps they have made another one. But it is unfortunate because they cannot bring him to life without a soul. I do not have it.
Do you know where it is?
I do believe that he has it.
Valkinian?
No,
They?
no.
The boy.
The big A. It's something my fathers have been attempting to recover for some time. Of course, we have found out that it is a dead end, for if it's in his hands, it will be of no use. He knows that this weapon will harm him, of course.
So it's all kind of a moot point.
It is. It's a
And
cult.
they're worshiping you, so...
Not me.
But...
They
Glistinian-
worship one far from this crystalline sphere. The child does have enough power to become what I would call a demigod. The ability to answer a certain amount of prayers, but his cult is very small.
It's currently being dispersed for the most part. About 400 paladins or so.
Probably wise. We don't want any of his people coming to this crystalline sphere. It would complicate things a great deal.
Okay. Anything else? Any useful information or any messages for Vay?
Considering he is not a worshiper of cat kind, I'm not sure what I should tell you to assist in your endeavor, but
Well,
know that we are still allies, but there are things going on that will require us to work together in the near future.
I am loyal to you and Catkind.
He nods.
Glistinian made me feel like the happy hunting grounds of my home.
Well, then they are. You are more than welcome here, as is the rest of your family. We hold no ill towards your house, for you are blood of my blood. My grandchildren, so to say.
See, I was right. And her sister.
Though you have been altered to the point that you are no longer attached to me, does not change things. We are allies.
If I had not been, if the fates had not turned me into what I am, I probably would be Catkind by now. But fate saw something different for me, I guess.
Are you still this form in the outer planes? Meaning, in the heavens themselves, or do you change? It has been a while since you have been to Elysium, has it not?
Yeah, I have not been out of Shill since the transformation took place. Well, here. I come here. This is the only... Unless my brother has me working, I'm here.
If you require healing, that is the place where you will receive it. Elysium.
They can heal her of her lycanthropy?
Yes.
Really?
Always was a funny place.
Whoa.
It might be time for a trip home.
May I suggest going there through the comeback inn? That way time does not alter the effects of your traversion. Otherwise, you will appear there as children.
Oh no.
I know.
No.
I can't go through all that shit again.
Kyla just laughs.
Fucking thousands of years old? No. No. Where
It is
might I
quite the
find
experience.
My last known place, the last time I knew where the comeback inn was, it was in Mirabilia. And that's not there anymore, correct?
I would say that we probably have the right to bring it within Queensland now. I will do so.
Beautiful.
You will find it in the northern section, the upper section of Queensland, not far from the cradle.
Will it be called the same name?
Oh yes,
Beautiful.
otherwise you wouldn't be able to come back in. It might be a bit different than what you remember it if you've been there before.
Once or twice. Anything else that I can help you with or answer?
Oh no. I require just the knowledge that you know we are still allies. And that is all you can do for me right now, presently.
Very well.
I suppose you could tell my little brother that he may keep the blades. He was part of the party that broke the curse of the Nexus.
We'll deliver the message. Thank you so much for your time.
Of course.
She'll nod.
He nods at you.
Turn around and go.
I would ask for a moment, just to ask a question, if I may.
Of course.
You are a god, yes?
Technically, no.
But you know what it takes to gain the favor of gods?
Yes.
If you could offer a recommendation to how to do such a thing.
She knows of your presence. She also knows of the great calling that you seek.
She.
The one that follows your auntie about in the Volsklarian hills, so to say. She is neither a god or an immortal currently, but perhaps vengeance is needed soon. Perhaps you will spark that in her. Or was there another question that you had?
If vengeance is what is required, then perhaps vengeance is what is my duty.
There is a great evil here that should be snuffed out. And it is not the Big A. He is, of course, your direct enemy currently, but there is another.
Do tell.
The keeper of the old faith?
I've heard rumors of the Dark Neo, yes, but that is not who I speak of. I speak of the one that has transferred and changed everything within this crystalline sphere, the very cause of its existence. A mage. A dark mage. If you are to cross paths with this individual, you will see that he has eyes that are the shape of hourglasses. An uncanny look of youngness about himself, and more power than you have ever seen. If you are around him, leave and run. Do not attempt to battle this one. To come back in will give you refuge.
Can he not harm us if we're there?
I would not say he cannot harm you there, but I will say that you will have allies there. Time itself.
Clip will be there, won't he?
Yes, I do believe that Clip is currently at the comeback in.
I miss him. He's fun. He's fun. He likes to drink. The good stuff.
Yes, he has a proclivity towards trying to alter his duties, as it were.
He has tried to get me drunk so many times.
Mhm.
So many times. It's hilarious. Knowing that he cannot get me drunk. Super fun. Super fun. I love fucking with him. Nice.
Be wary of this mage, for he pulls the strings behind everything that takes place currently. And know that the city of Queensland will be changing a great deal.
I suppose it's another name that we can't say or know.
It is best that you do not speak his name. Just know of him as the Dark One.
He will hear us, correct?
Yes, most assuredly he will hear you. I would not even speak of him outside of this hut. or another location that would perhaps be sealed from his ears. He cannot hear us now.
Could he hear us at this come back in?
No, he cannot hear you at the comeback in. Unless perhaps he's presently in it at the time of your speaking of him, of course.
Fair enough. Thank you for your time.
These are not necessarily matters for you, but... Alright, so we had a camera shut off, so we're back. As you guys are leaving the hut, he will give you an image of this individual right here, which is the individual he was talking about.
With the hourglass eyes and the creepy fucking pendulum that spins around his bottom.
He is
His bottom?
far
Well, around
too
his
pretty for
Oh,
how
okay.
evil
So
he
he
is.
floats off
Okay,
the damn
okay.
ground, and there's a black pendulum that circles
Pentagram.
underneath him.
Pentagram.
Pentagram,
Right.
sorry.
Get outside the hut. Reva will look at Val and Godwin, and she'll be like, "Did he just tell us that Nira's coming back? Is that what I just heard?
That who?
Nira's coming back. Is that what I just heard?
I was wondering. who
That's
he
what
was
it
talking
sounded
about.
like."
Is that who's following Alexandria around?
Well, he said the time for vengeance. She's the only goddess of vengeance I know.
Sounds like it.
Is Nira coming back?
Maybe.
You would hear to your left as you guys are sitting there talking out loud, you're like talking, you would hear this big, deep, booming voice. Well, I've heard she is quite the vindictive one.
I'll turn and look.
You see the lion standing there. Big, cavalier-looking guy with a lion gauntlet, shaped gauntlet on his hand, and flowing hair.
She'll look
Smiling.
at him. She'll look him up and down.
Well, hello there.
Greetings, Lion.
Hi.
Greetings.
Greetings.
My sister Reva.
Reva,
What's up?
I am the lion.
I see that.
Our childhood best friend, Godwin.
Godwin,
Lion?
pleasure to meet you.
You as well.
Seems that you've been speaking with the new cat lord.
Yes.
Yeah.
I hope all went well.
I did.
So well. So well. I'm so excited.
Well, good then. He looks confused. So you will require transportation back to the Prime, I would assume.
Yes. Please.
Oh, that would be cool.
Of course. I can do that for you.
Thank you.
When you're ready. Where is it you would like to go?
Queensland.
Queensland near the cradle.
Very well. Join hands. And off we go. You guys plane shift and you land right in front of the cradle.
How'd you do that? You didn't even have to go through the astral.
Of course not. I'm the lion.
So laugh.
I'll laugh.
All right.
Not sure why that's humorous, but
Good on you, dude.
very well.
Your bravado is impressive, Lion. Laughter is just a form of choice for our... to show our emotion.
Ah, your appreciation for the might of the lion is accepted and appreciated. And good day to you and good on you.
Good day. Telepathy vague.
That is by far my
Ray
favorite.
was
That's
just
by far my
standing
favorite
outside
cat.
the cradle, just laughing.
Okay.
Oh, brother.
That was crazy.
Yes.
Couple of different things. Sal has taken over as the cat lord. Glistinian is somewhere else now. He says that we are his blood and his family, and we were always welcome in Happy Hunting Grounds. And he still has Fuckface's body. He said that the God King twerp somehow that they just generated him another body, and he said that the big A has his son's soul,
Of course he does.
and then
So there's a dead end.
yeah. Absolutely.
Great.
So yeah, Grandpa's the Lord Cats now. And he
Feel the
also,
uncomfortableness ripple through the fucking ether.
he also gave me the answer to being healed from the lycanthropy.
You can be healed.
I can. My
I can't even heal
question,
it with my positive material. How is that possible?
Elysium. I have to go to Elysium.
Fucking place.
He's gonna bring the comeback in here to Queensland. And I'm gonna go to Elysium through there.
You guys are standing there, and the piece of grass that's over next to the cradle, you see it just a whole tavern just appear and a tavern right there. You're like, whoa.
And there's
The
my
sign.
guy.
It goes, and this has come back in.
And it is here. So I'm headed out to go do that. I do have one question. Do you have any idea if I will be reverted back to immortality when I'm healed from the lycanthropy?
I would assume that's what you were before. I don't know how they're going to do that. I didn't know it was possible to do that. So my answer is I have no fucking idea.
Well, if not, you might get the chance to turn me after all.
Failure, there's a very small chance you will survive.
What do you mean?
Turning someone to what we are is very difficult.
Killed 53
Well, that
people
was
to
kind of
get
just a
12.
joke. I don't really care about being turned. I just thought it would make you happy.
I mean, I would love to have that, but
But I can say I will be very excited not to have this curse on me anymore.
ask them for your immortality back. Maybe whoever, who's gonna do it? What? I don't understand, but maybe, I don't know. It's up to you.
So I'm headed that way.
To Elysium?
Yeah,
Now?
now. Absolutely now. I'm not waiting another second if I can get rid of this. Are you kidding me? Every time we get in a battle, I have to worry about my blood getting on our friends.
That's easy.
The powers
Don't
are
get hit.
only the powers are only good if I'm in lichen form.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't blame you.
Yeah.
I don't blame you at all.
You can do without me for a bit, yeah?
Yes, that's fine.
And actually I think with the way the come back in works, I'll come back out like right now.
Yeah, depending, yes.
Alright. I'm out, bro.
All right, be safe.
And then she'll look at the two of them and be like, are you guys going with me? You don't have to. You're not required to.
Well, if we're gonna come back out right now, I'll go with you. I don't know if you want to.
It's been a while.
It'll be an adventure. It'll be
I'm
fun.
I'm always up for adventures, and we haven't all been in Elysium in a long time.
Alright,
At least a day.
let's go.
All right, you
She'll
guys
walk
come
that way.
walking over to the come back in. We're gonna go from there back down into the mines.
Dun, dun, dun.
You guys are standing here with.
Oh, sorry, I was gonna say the Godwin would telepathy Reva one thing before we switched that.
Okay.
I do have a theory about Nera.
To who does he say that
To Reva.
Reva? Who?
Nira.
Nera.
Mira? Oh, do you? What's your theory?
Then we can switch if you want.
Yeah, let's switch. Let's switch.
Hold that
All right,
thought.
you guys
Put a
are
pin in that.
you guys are down in the mines, and there's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 20, 21, 22 paladins in front of you that are in Eden's command.
She'll say it. Well, let's get to it. We'll snuff this evil out. Y'all ready?
Let's do it.
Absolutely.
Carl just says, I'm following your lead.
Let's go.
All right, you guys start heading south down this corridor.
Watch where you
Ren?
step, everybody.
We'll
Yeah.
walk over to Seth and pull out the scimitar and give it back to him.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
I'm so
You
sorry.
sure you don't need it?
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm better with
God damn it.
cat o' nine tails than I am with that thing.
All right.
You go
Let me fucking forget that when we go back.
following behind them.
Well, we couldn't look at it right now anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Well,
they're
okay.
down there, yeah.
You get down to this
I guess
corner
we
down
could try
here.
if you wanted to.
There are two directions to go. There's this direction and down this direction. As you guys turn and look, you see
Oh my fuck.
Lux. You have not seen him
It's in space.
since the explosion at the Astrium prison. You see him sitting in a meditative state in the middle of the hallway.
Well, I'll be.
Paladins look at you.
She's looking right at him. Look, kind of perplexed. Yeah, see that?
You didn't hear Seth
How
growl?
is he still alive?
That's what they do.
What on earth?
They always come back.
What?
He opens his eyes. Stands up. And bows. Valia steps out from the center, or Vela steps out from the center and walks over to here and bows at him. She turns over her shoulder and looks at you guys.
Seth's right behind her.
Okay.
Except he's getting bigger.
Eden, I'll walk up behind her.
All right.
I'll
Ren
walk
goes
up behind
invisible.
her.
All right. Ren's invisible.
Zed never knows what the hell to do.
That's what she does. If you
Hawks
notice
moves
every
in front
time.
of Doll. He looks over at him and kind of whips his tail.
Zed will just kind of start taking a defensive posture in reaction to everybody else's.
Okay.
Eden will look at Vela. Is that still our enemy?
I don't know. He has not taken a stance of combat. Though I doubt any of us are honorable enough to fight in his eyes.
Well, maybe he'll just let us walk through then. That was a joke.
Seth will take a step forward. May we pass?
He looks over his shoulder and then turns and looks back. He says, "There is great death that awaits behind me. It is your choice."
What is it that's back there?
Lord Azric and his knights.
Eden will turn
Pox
around.
goes, "You tell lies." He looks at Pox. "Speak no lies, Pox." Narrows his eyes.
Eden will turn around and walk up to. Is there one of these paladins that's in charge of the rest?
Yeah, the one right there on the left.
She'll walk up to him.
Okay.
Can we send somebody to send a message up top to the prince?
Of course, Commander.
Lord Azric and his knights are down here in the bottom. And tell him where it is before we proceed.
He looks at one of the paladins and he sends him and he turns and just starts running. That way.
They need to know. She'll turn back around.
Okay. I hold no quarrel with any of you, he says.
Nor us, you.
I have not been ordered to stop your traversion into these rooms.
I'm surprised somebody like you would listen to somebody else's orders. Why do you follow them?
It's a matter of honor.
Following demonic forces is honorable?
It's for the betterment of those that I care for.
So they have somebody that you love.
Pox. Yes. His children.
And that gets another guttural growl from Seth.
I have been ordered to combat those that are within this city in positions of standing. I await the princesses and prince.
Can you tell us where your children are so that we can go get them?
He raises an eyebrow.
We might be able to help you.
They are in the place of great subversion. Deep than the hells themselves.
But Eden has a knack for saving children.
Even with her light, she would not survive the depths of these magics that are within the ninth plane of hell. Though there is a portal behind me that goes there.
Well, then.
Eden will try to reach out with telepathy to the paladin that took off running.
Okay.
Can she reach him? Has he
Yeah.
gotten there? Also let them know that there's a portal open to hell down here.
Very well, Commander.
Another.
This place is full of hell portals.
For
Alright.
real.
Starting to feel like a damn goon now.
Timmy's like, I don't know if we should be down here, doll.
I don't know if we should be down there either, but
Ren would say it.
why do they always gotta bring the fucking kids into it? Really?
Because they're scum.
It's the easiest way to control people. The first rule of controversial warfare.
Yeah.
So,
I know where they are, but we cannot go there. It is death. We would not survive.
Ren would say where?
In hell,
They're on the ninth plane of hell.
yes. No one returns from there.
You know exactly where they're at?
Yes. But the walls are ever changing if he is aware you are present. In the end, you become part of the walls. great evil.
There has to be a way. She'll look right at him. Dog, she'll look right at him and say, there has to be a way. We just don't know what it is yet.
He is in Mirabilia. But the moment you go there, he will know. Within hell. Simply coming across his minions will notify him of your presence, and you will never leave there again.
So crossing the plane is not how he discovers us? His minions would have to discover us.
Right.
Yes.
So,
You cannot seriously be thinking about going there. I cannot let you go there. He looks at Doll.
I cannot stand by knowing that more children are being tortured. I've spent my entire life watching children be tortured.
Many hatchlings die. It is the way of things.
We're gonna look at Dawn and say, we don't know the way yet, but if we just run in there without a plan, we're all gonna die and we're not gonna be able to help anybody. We have to be smart about this.
And then that needs to be our top priority, is figuring it out. And I know that you agree with me.
Zin telepathies to Rin. There may be a way to get there.
Oh yeah?
Concubines are often ordered from the guild.
Really?
Yes. Some of the Cambions that work for him down there order from the guild within the house themselves.
So we might be able to get in.
I don't think we could. They might.
Are you in good standing with your guild down there?
I am, but I could not go.
But you might be able to get somebody who would.
The key would be convincing them to do something, not getting them to go.
Not only convincing them to do something, but them not betraying us.
Yes.
I don't know. I don't know anything about.
I would have to work on it.
Okay.
Do we know their names or where they are? Perhaps we should get that information from Pox.
Ronald. Look at Pox. What are their names?
I do not know.
Ren will walk up to where Vela and Seth are.
Okay.
She'll look at him. Lux.
She'll look at Pox or
Lux.
Lux. Okay.
So what are their names?
Zed will follow.
Okay. Zin does too, of course. You say what are their names?
Mm-hmm. She'll tell Zen. Tell me if he's lying or not. Can you?
He just looks at you and he's like, I cannot tell you that.
Seth just looks at him and says, we're going to do everything we can to free your children. That is the most despicable thing anything can do.
You guys, Ren with telepathy them. You guys, we need to make sure this isn't a trap.
I don't believe he would.
He knows. He knows.
That would be dishonorable on his part. The other one with the knights, he would do that. This one, not. I would stake my life on
I wonder if person knows.
it. If the what?
Person knows.
That's a good question. And he looks back at Lux
Mm-hmm.
and says, if we don't know their names and their location, we can't rescue them.
He nods.
Ren will look at Lux and say, this is a chance for us to save your children and for you to be free.
I made a deal with you once. And it did not go right.
You escaped before we were able to do anything. There's no deal needed for us to try and save your children.
No.
We don't want anything from you. But if you're in servitude for that reason and those children are in trouble, why would we not try to help?
You were good with words.
Yes, I am.
Right? Well, I mean every word of it.
Maybe a back burner for the moment. I can understand doing that. But you all know that I will not forget about this.
Wouldn't expect you to.
What's the other way?
It's the
She
hallway.
says that out loud.
Just a hallway. Not sure.
Would you like me to try and investigate, Admiral?
Let's wait till we hear back from the Paladin.
So that's going to go over against this wall and sit.
Okay.
Ren would say to them, even the heroes of the North didn't go through that other portal to the ninth plane of hell. There's a reason. Let's wait till we hear back and see what they say.
You wait for a few moments and a paladin comes running back down the hall. And goes up to Eden.
Yes?
I let them know. It has gone all the way to the prince.
And he didn't say anything?
Thank you for the information. You said someone will come soon.
Okay.
About that point, you see
Well-
Galen Ray floating down the hallway towards you. He floats over to where you're at.
Well, good afternoon.
It's good to see you, Commander Punk.
Grandpa, how are you?
It seems that I To try to make up for what has taken place, I have been requested to come and speak with this one.
So, we've learned some things since talking to him. Go ahead.
He floats over towards where Lux
Be
is.
careful.
And Lux looks at him, and Galen says, "Are you guarding this passageway?" And he nods at him and goes, "We cannot pass. You may pass. They may pass. But none of the royal house may pass." He looks back at you guys.
Lord Azric is through those doors. Or through that passage.
As well as a portal that needs to be shut, Galen says.
That's right. Alright. So the paladin's with me.
Yes, ma'am.
So move forward.
Hey, hold on, guys. Eden, you
I'm not going through that portal. The portal needs to be closed, though.
right. Were you there for all the information about Azure?
No.
I don't think she was. So, sure, Eden just didn't have the chance to tell everyone,
Run.
or Ren didn't have the chance to tell everyone, but we found out that the reason that Azaric comes back every time you kill him is that armor that he's wearing, that Phoenix armor, and it is charged with souls. So there has to be some point where the armor runs out of charges, where he would potentially actually be able to be killed.
Eden would also say out loud. Eden would also say out loud, especially so Galen can hear. And I want to remind everybody that magic doesn't work on him.
Yeah.
Because of that armor.
Which means that I have no power. There's nothing that I can do to harm him.
Zin says, "I cannot sense any souls beyond this chamber. Now, whether that is true or not, I do not know."
Hey, Grandpa. Is there any way? And she points at Lux. His children are being held on the ninth plane of hell. Do you know any way to rescue those children? I can plane shift, but I can't plane shift that far.
I do not want to go there. He turns and looks at Lux. He's like, "Is there a way we can free your children?" He doesn't say anything. He just stands there.
We weren't kidding. This is something that affects us to our core. If we can free your children, we will free your children without any trade. Thank you.
Like I said, Ren would say, like I said, it's not about making deals. It's just about doing the right thing.
The honorable thing. That was Seth, by the way.
Galen holds his staff up and it glows, and you see this eyeball come off the staff and go past Lux
Yeah.
and into the next room. He starts relaying what it looks like to you.
Okay.
There's some sort of structure with 4 knights surrounding it that are dressed in red and black armor like you had seen up in Lily's place.
Mm.
These guys look a little bit different though. And they're guarding 4 doorways that are on this pavilion-like structure that's made of copper. And it's just sitting there. Then he goes forward and relays the information of this massive cavern in here, which has a portal and some sort of device, as well as 3 winged horrors that are about 50 feet in height, just standing there, and the portal seems to be active. He relays that information to you.
And you don't see Lord Azric anywhere?
I do not. No, I would not suspect he would show himself.
No.
He taps his staff and you see it go. He floats back to where you guys are. That portal must be closed.
Yes.
Unfortunately, it looks very strange. I've never seen such a thing before. Whatever is surrounding it is got some form of magic upon it. I have seen permanent portals in the past, and that is what this appears to be. A structure that cannot just be closed.
And then what is the device that's behind it?
I do not know. I could not see what it was.
The yellow thing is the portal, right?
No.
What's that?
This is the portal?
That's
That's the portal.
the portal is here on the far left side right here.
Okay.
This is the device and the winged horrors, of course. He says the winged horrors are aware that there is something going on where we are. And you're quite a ways away from this, by the way. You know, like,
Yeah.
you know.
700 feet.
Almost,
Yeah.
700 feet.
Yeah.
Well, what do you say, guys?
Does anybody have the ability to close that portal?
As I have
Bada
said,
boom.
it is not a normal portal. I have the ability to close portals and change them and alter them in many ways, but this is a strange structure. It has more magic to it than just the portals.
Ren would.
The question is where exactly it goes. I cannot detect that.
Ren would say,
He said hell.
according to him, it's the ninth plane of hell.
Galen's eyes get real big. You mean at any moment something could come through that portal?
Yes. Maybe
From the
we should.
ninth plane.
Maybe we should find a way to seal this cavern.
I can shape it closed. You see Lux step back from where he's standing,
Into the room?
back into the room behind him. He steps back when he says that.
Doll is gonna telepathy just straight to Lux.
Okay.
It will be my life's mission to find your children. And she'll cut it. She'll just say that to him and cut it.
Even if we shape it closed, what stops them from teleporting outside of it into this hallway?
I can place ruins on these caverns. I can do what I did before within the city, but whatever ruins are placed can of course be destroyed over time.
It'd just be a temporary fix.
Could it be done to where, you know, it would notify you if something were to start happening to
Of
them?
course.
So at least we have something in place. We can't, if that's a permanent portal, we have to do something. We can't just leave it open.
Yes.
Every citizen in Mirabilia is at risk right now.
How they did this, I do not know.
Eden would say, you know, in that other room there was a lot of blood magic. It could be that.
Galen says, I do not think so. It would require much more than that. As far as I know, it would require a catalyst of some sort. Like in Mirabilia. A stone.
Like the ones back in the caverns?
Yeah.
There's several large stones back in the other room.
Ren will close your eyes and she'll send Galen a image of what they saw in that room. As far as we know, it's Umbra, but we don't know. We know that the only way to deal with such a thing is druidic magic.
Yes, yes.
Reva had said that Princess Era's, her sister-in-law, knew more about that, but they're not here.
There are people I can reach out to, but I must leave the mines to do so. I
Stay
must
away from Marina.
tell the prince of what is transpiring, and the queen.
Seal this until we get word from them as to what
He
to
nods. And he steps back and holds his staff up in the air, and it glows, and you see the walls start to close in as Lux just stares at you all as it closes in front of him.
do. Ren will nod at him.
He nods. He closes it up completely.
Ren will walk up to Doll. We will save those kids. We just have to make a plan.
She starts to tear up and then turns around and walks away, fluffs her hair.
Pox goes with you.
Well, why don't we check out this other hallway, y'all?
Seth will actually get up and rejoin Vela.
Okay.
Ren will start walking. Or Eden, start walking.
Okay. So everybody's gonna go?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Alright.
Well, we can't go the other way.
You guys head down this hallway. What? It comes and turns up here. And as you come around the corner, you could smell water and see what look like lily pads and crystals.
Oh, this shit.
Lots of crystals that are floating in this water. You can smell umbra as you walk up.
Everybody be super careful. Watch where you're stepping. Don't touch anything.
Is this stuff flammable?
So at one point I had collected samples of this.
Right.
Ren would say, I wouldn't do that.
I'm not going to. I gave them to...
Don't light it on fire. If it burns, it could fill this cavern with smoke and infect us all.
I'm trying to remember who I gave those samples to.
Galen will go back to the north up the hallway, headed that direction, and he'll tell you, he'll telepathy to you that I must report back to
Eden will
Mama.
say, will you please let me know?
Yes, of
what
course.
said
Of course.
we're gonna finish clearing out this cavern.
Pox kind of stays back in the back, still looking behind you guys.
Ian would say to the Pounds, don't touch that stuff.
Yes, ma'am.
That's Umbra.
Doll is still flying, of course.
Okay. Yeah, it seems to go, quite a ways in this cavern. You can see these crystals, and they look like that same as that other one. They are pulsating slightly. I can
Is this the
make
same
it a
room we were in
little
before?
darker to show you. Yeah.
Yes?
Huh?
Is this the same room we were in before? Because we
No.
were in a room that was full of water and...
Well, a long time ago, you guys came to the edge of this room.
Okay.
From
'Cause this
way
From a
up
different
here.
direction.
Yeah,
From
this
way
looks
up
like
here.
it's more full than it was before. That's why I'm asking.
Can I roll my intelligence to remember who the fuck I gave that sample to?
Yeah.
Because I don't fucking remember. Anything but a 20? 6.
She rolled a 6.
It was Eris.
Ha.
I forgot she had that.
Fucking hate not being able to contact anybody.
Yeah. I wish I could say more, but I can't.
There's no way around this.
That's funny, I was just thinking about the Neo, trying to figure out Doll is gonna try to use the House Ricin telepathy
Okay.
to Eris.
Okay. It works.
Eris.
What's up, sweetie?
Do you remember that sample that I gave you? The water, the Umbra water?
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever find anything out with it? Like how it could be destroyed or anything like that?
Umbra can be destroyed with druidic magic. True.
True.
Druidic magic.
So,
Go ahead.
jinx. We're down here in this fucking hellhole, and one direction is Lord Azaric in a portal to the ninth plane of hell, and the other direction in which we're headed down now is that Umbra water stuff with all the fucking big glowing crystals.
You know what?
I think we're outgunned right now.
Yeah. Don't go through the Umbra way. Go back up. See what intel you can collect and let me know. I think I'm going to talk today and call a meeting. I think it's time for me to go talk to the druids.
Okay. Okay. I'll tell everyone.
Okay.
So she'll tell everyone, hey guys,
What?
I was just chatting with Eris, and the only way to do anything with this stuff, I had collected samples the last time we were here, and true druidic magic is the only way to combat this stuff.
Timmy's like, she's down here?
No.
Why isn't she with us? No. How'd you contact her?
We have a special link. She's my mama. You guys
Yeah, but-
forgot she's my mother.
You can't. No one's been able to.
I know.
Even Reva.
I know. She wants us to head back that direction, collect as much information as we can. She's gonna talk with Vay about calling a meeting with the Druids. So let's
About time, Timmy says.
let's head back that direction
Oh,
and
boy, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
let's just gather as much information as we can. And again, you guys be really careful. If you can fly, fly. Don't touch anything. And she says it loud enough so all the paladins can hear
Okay.
as well.
Hey.
Ren would say, I can't fly. Which Ren? She wasn't with you guys
Carl
before.
will hand her a potion.
Oh, well,
Oh, okay. That works too.
All right, so you guys are gonna head back out.
Yeah.
Okay.
We
Same
can't
way you
do
came?
anything. Yeah, we can't do anything.
All right.
Have
all
we
right.
cleared this entire area? We've been in every room,
You
right?
think so? You're not sure. Not other than the one with the big crystal.
Nothing we can do to that either, so.
All right. You're gonna get out of the. We're gonna take a quick break, and I'm just gonna say that you guys got out and got up to the top, and we will be right back. And we're back. We're gonna go to the come back in.
Yay.
You guys come to the door.
Before I step in the door, before Val steps in the door, she is going to use her Wave the One telepathy
Okay.
to Seth. Spoke with Sal, and he said to tell you to keep the blades, that you were a part of the party that was successful with banishing the Nexus from this crystalline sphere. And he said just hold on to the blades. I know you can't answer me, but I just wanted to let you know. And then
Okay.
she'll break it.
All right. All right. You come to open the door, and it opens, and you see a big blue hand come out, like a giant hand. Come back in. He brings you in. You see this half giant standing here with a big smile on his face. Welcome.
Greetings. Thank you.
Enjoy yourselves. And he goes over,
Thank you.
stands right there. The three of you come into the come back in, and you look around.
Yeah,
Um,
she's here.
At the bar, you recognize Pindar. And
Walk
then
over there.
And then you're gonna walk over that way. You see King Habeas. You see a drow female. As you come walking over, you see a drow male and a drow female sitting right here. And then you see a drow female with darker hair, and she's got red streaks in her hair. And then you see a mountain elf sitting down here at the end with very serious looking eyes. He looks over at you. They all kind of look you up and down. This lady right here, she looks at Godwin like directly, like.
I'll just snarl back.
She smiles a little bit with a fang. She's like,
Love language.
Clip's like, oh, hey, Velia.
Hey,
What's up,
Reva.
man?
how are you, old friend?
Good. Good. How's it going?
Wonderfully. How are you?
You know, same.
Same
You're
thing?
bartending now?
Well, for now, I guess. They
Round
turn
up.
back around. All of them turn back around. Pindar doesn't turn back around. He's looking at you, smiling.
What's up, Pindar?
Hey,
Round to Brantford Abbey?
good job on getting rid of the Nexus, man.
Oh.
That was Eros.
Yeah, it was Ares. We
No,
didn't do
well,
that.
yeah, we heard. It's great. So there's two seats there and two over here. I don't know what you guys want to do, but
Reva will just walk up and stand right here.
she walks over.
Yeah.
You walk over close to this guy, and
She'll just kind of lean on the bar.
he looks at you with very wise eyes, and you realize he also has a red streak in his hair. He's wearing armor, but you see a spell component bag, and you see a sword on his hip.
She has yellow eyes right now.
Okay. You guys all go over that direction?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. He stands up and grabs his glass and nods at you, and he moves this way and comes over and sits down next to the drow that's over here.
Oh, all right.
Well, thank you.
Well, she'll sit next to Pendar then.
Okay.
Sure, why not?
You move a chair over and sit down.
She'll just stand up.
I should stand up. Godwin, you gonna sit?
That's it.
Okay. He Clip comes over here and pours 3 glasses for you.
And one for you, of course.
Oh, of course. What are we
Two.
toasting?
Good times, of course.
They're good times.
Salute.
So, take a drink. It is harsh. It's Branford
She'll
Abbey.
slam the whole thing.
Okay, it's brandy.
Fill you too.
It's smooth, but it's harsh. It's very alcoholic. So let's make a Constitution check for both of you,
Really?
except for you.
Oh, it's
Except for
good.
you. Yeah, you.
How's your sense
Make a
of-
Constitution check. Uh-oh.
Oh, we good.
Okay.
Did you make
you're
it?
good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, oh
He
shit.
smiles.
Yeah.
He smiles. He's like, so, just out and about?
No,
She'll telepathy to him.
we got goals.
Sal sent me here to get to Elysium.
Okay.
He says okay out loud.
Yeah. He's like, okay.
Any idea of how to do that?
He says in your head, the office is the only way I know.
Oh,
That's right.
cool. All right.
Awesome. All right, thanks. And
She'll pull out some gold, put it on the bar.
He's like, I would be careful going in there though. Like, I'm not even allowed in there. He says in your head, I have no key to that door, and there's always traps on traps, and yeah, I unless I don't know.
He told me.
Well, if he told you, I guess you're good to go. I don't
Not
know.
only that, but he brought the whole bar to
I wouldn't,
Queensland
I
so that
wouldn't
I
touch anything. He said,
could go.
don't go through his drawers or anything.
Oh no.
I mean, and shit, man, that door. I don't know. That's on you. If you need any help, I'm not here to offer help to get in. But you know, if something goes wrong, let me know. I can maybe come drag your body. You know. Something like,
All right.
that.
Full service.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go ahead that way.
All right.
Thanks, guys. She'll put some gold on the bar.
Okay. He
Pick it up.
pockets it. All right. So you guys head this way. You come into this room and you see Maserona Machida, and you see the rest, and you see a woman that you've seen before, Sabra, the one with the staff. They're sitting at this table. They look over at you when you come in the room.
Greetings, Master Rona.
Greetings. You see the rest hitting a hookah pipe.
Should head to the office.
Okay.
Raven kind of giggles and walks through.
Okay, you go over, you come to a door.
You're not gonna have
So
The
look
door
at
to the hallway.
Yeah.
Is it closed?
Yeah, it's closed.
Any traps on it?
I need to move your
Hold on. Give me a second. Let's see here. She's not very good at this thieving stuff, but we can give it a shot.
Okay.
Man,
Check for
we
traps.
want to look for traps. I mean, it's,
Yeah.
You can, yeah.
Nah. She missed it. I don't see any.
She'll
um,
she'll tell them step back.
She'll take a step back.
And then she'll use her unseen sight
Okay.
to feel the door.
All right. There doesn't seem to be anything on it. Sabra floats over next to you guys and looks at you and waves her staff, and it opens up.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Floats past you and goes this way. She doesn't say anything.
Follow
She
her.
floats over to here and does the same thing with this door. And it opens. And she floats in.
Thank you.
And you guys come in. And you see Sal sitting at the desk.
Oh, well, fancy meeting you here.
Hey.
Hey.
You sent me?
Did I?
Yeah. We're supposed to.
I just
use
came from seeing you in the Happy Hunting Grounds.
He closes his eyes. Oh, okay, yeah. He goes like that, points towards the portal that's standing next to him, and you see it change color, and you see Elysium. You recognize it. You see the pillars and the gardens and everything.
Nice.
One thing that I forgot to ask, it's pretty important. Who am I supposed to talk to?
I don't know. What do you say?
How many?
So you put a quill up into the ink thing, and he closes the scroll. He's like, hold on just a second. You know anything about this? He looks up at Saber, and she's like, shakes her head no. He's like, all right, hold on. Closes his eyes.
Cussing the other him out.
And now she's like, really? How many are there?
Oh, okay. Probably Alexandria or Nera, I would guess. Yeah.
Look for Alexandria.
Well, there you go.
Thank
I
you.
got shit to do,
It's a
so
problem.
I got shit to do, so
So sorry to bother you.
no worries. Yeah, no, you didn't. He did. Anyway,
No.
Raven will walk up.
okay.
Step through the portal.
All right. You guys go through the portal. When you walk through, you walk into the familiar smell of Elysium. The fruit smell in the air, the grapes and the wine and the flowers and the flowing waterfalls, and you can feel the air change into almost a healing presence, and you hear laughter, and you look and you see several verandas with the chairs and seats where people are sitting around and they're having a good time and laughing, and you see Larvain sitting in a chair up there at the top of the veranda laughing. You look over and you see Ariak sitting next to him.
She will telepathy.
Raven's jaw hits
Yeah.
the fucking ground.
Val will telepathy both of them. Remember that you lose all time and space if you hug them.
I don't hug.
Yeah, why would I hug people?
And if they
They
hug
do.
me, well, I got things in place for that. It's not my problem if they decide to hurt themselves.
She's gonna use the way of the one to
Okay.
telepathy Alexandria.
Okay.
Have they noticed us?
No, you guys are standing over on a boardwalk, like a walkway that goes back over by where the waterfall is, and it's down about 35 feet from where that veranda is. You recognize you've walked on this before after you came to the waterfall from Volsgar. This is one of the sidewalks that you walk down to come into Elysium. You telepathy Alexandria.
Yes.
Val,
Yes.
what are you doing here?
I just learned that there is a possibility of being healed from the lycanthropy here in Elysium. And I need to try.
You hear Godwin? What are you doing here, nephew?
I am here with Val and Reva, Alexandria.
Come up to the villa. Come to the villa, she says, and you know right where it's at.
Go that way.
Okay, you guys head that way. It's
Raven's walking, but she's not taking her eyes off of Larvain.
okay. It's about a 15-minute walk from where you're at, and as you walk along, you hear the birds chirping and you hear laughter up on the veranda. You come around that side and you come through these pillars that go onto the main thoroughfare within Elysium, next to where the veranda and all that is. You turn right and start going down that direction towards where you know it's located. And when you walk up to the structure, you know that on the second story is where Alexandria usually it's her manor or whatever. And you see Nira peering down at you guys from over the top. You can see her burning chains on her body kind of tighten as you walk up, and you see Alexandria smiling, and she's like, "Come on in, come on up." You go in through the door. There's a couple of servants in there that nod at you and ask if there's anything you need.
Just Alexandria.
You recognize them, you know, you all do. And you go up the steps and come up to the veranda. Hey, she comes over and gives you all hugs and everything. Nira just stays seated, staring at you with her orange burning eyes.
Reva would go. Smile.
She smirks.
Val will hug her.
Hug.
Alexandria.
Alexandria.
Okay.
Not her
Right.
sister. Fuck no.
Okay. And she says, sit.
Thank you. Take a seat.
I would assume you come from not shortly after I took you to the prime.
I don't even know how many days it's been.
Like a week.
You know how it is here, she says.
I was talking with the Lord of Cats, and
Yes.
he told me that I could be healed from the lycanthropy here.
That's what you said.
Suggested that I could.
She looks over at Nira and Nira says, pain. Looks up at you.
Yeah, it's very painful. Not only painful, but heart-wrenching.
I don't think that's what she means.
The cure is pain. Unlike you've ever experienced before. It is deep within you. To take it out would require much pain. I do not know if you would survive. You definitely would be different at the end.
Would I become immortal again?
That remains to be seen.
What is the price?
Anger. Vengeance. You must feel your wrong. Those that have done wrong to you to survive such a thing. Alexandra's like, are you sure? I'm not sure this is something you're prepared for. If it's just an inconvenience, then I would continue the way I am. Often we have things happen to us. I would not like to see you go through this.
I have been through so very much.
Yes, dear. Alexander steps between you and Nira. She's like, I know you have. Why go through more? I know that it is perhaps an inconvenience for you to be inflicted with this, but it was your destiny. Maybe you should think about it, dear. Discuss it with those that are wise. Maybe take a trip to the cedar tree. Maybe, I don't know, maybe speak with Apollo or someone else that might have more answers than myself, but there's always great wisdom to be had within Elysium. You should not just travel around haphazardly making decisions like you did when you were children, because it leaves scars.
You don't have to choose right now.
Why would Apollo be the one to speak with?
He is wise and he is a poet. He has much knowledge. Perhaps he's the one, but not necessarily him. There are others. She looks over her shoulder at Nira and she's like, there is perhaps a catalyst to wanting to do this that you do not perhaps have yet. Maybe you should seek wisdom from those that might be able to guide you in the right direction.
I would like to do that.
I think it wise, dear.
The cedar tree?
Yes. Upon the hilltop by the beach, next to the ocean end. If you continue to walk along the beach, you will find it. And I would suggest you went alone so there's no distractions. Just stay away from Dionysus if you see him. He is in quite a mood today.
Don't really care to be speaking with any of the gods.
You hear Nira say, then why are you here, dear? For it is the gods that have the answers.
And Godwin just talks to Val and says, I know how we both feel on the subject, but wisdom can still come from things that we don't necessarily want to listen to.
It is your blood, you hear Nira say. Your stolen blood. That is what will help you survive. But even your own mother hides it from you. The answers of your true making are the answers to your infliction.
I don't believe she would tell me the truth. Ever. About anything.
Please.
Her torment is very deep. Her father was not a kind man. It is why she has turned from his blood. Who sent you? You hear Nira say.
So,
Her father.
Salvadorian Crossbane?
Yes, your mother's father. That is who sent you?
Yeah.
There is but one cure for what you ask for, and he is the one that possesses it. I would merely take you there. Why would he send you to me? You cannot drink from the cup in my presence, for I do not possess it.
It seems that it is as it has always been when dealing with the gods, that it is games and riddles and rhymes and lies.
Oh, but he is no god. Not anymore. He seeks vengeance. That is why he sent you here.
So you want us to discover our paths to get back at our mother?
I can give you what you ask for, but it will be very painful.
I seek no vengeance, Nero.
Then you seek no cure, dear. Because that is the only path to your cure. Maybe it is because you do not know yet.
You know what?
That you are the vessel that brought the pain that will soon come to you. You are the one that handed it over. You're the one that carried it. You're the one that will cause death. Perhaps it was you to come here so that you may return and not have been present when it took place. Yes, the great pain will come soon. That is when you must seek your cure.
I am sorry to have bothered you, Nero.
It is not I who am bothered, but perhaps her. And she turns and looks at Alexandria, who looks very disturbed right now.
Look at Alexandria. I am so sorry,
No,
my dear.
I am sorry.
You should have known it was all a game. It always is with them. Yeah. I'm sorry to have involved you.
You've always been so kind, Velia. A bit spoiled, but kind nonetheless. I'm sorry that this will change you. You may stay in Elysium as long as you wish.
I'm done here. Thank you for everything that you have always done for me. And,
I will be waiting. You hear Nir say.
It is my hope that no harm comes to you from this. I am truly sorry.
No harm will come to me, dear, except that of my heart for you.
She'll stand up.
Okay.
Reva too.
Okay.
Godwin doesn't
Sure.
move.
All right.
Reva will bow to Nera.
Okay.
She was the first person she ever worshipped. She
Yeah.
would bow to Nera.
She smirks at you. Says,
Okay, really.
Thank you, goddess. She'll.
I just, if I may have a moment.
Of course.
Absolutely.
Reva will walk out.
okay.
Go with her.
All right. You guys walk out of the veranda, go down the stairs, and come out the front of the door, and you see a couple kids come walking by, and they've got a ball and a stick, and they're throwing it up in the air. They look at you and they're like,
So Godwin's out. He's kind of gone from trying to be supportive to trying not to show anger to himself either, because he already knows what Alexandria's gone through. Then he looks her in the eye and says, I need you to tell me again how my father and mother died.
when I told you the story, I never said that they died. I simply told you what took place. It was you that assumed they died, my nephew.
Assumptions never corrected.
You would find it within your own heart to find the truth one day. It was not needed to bring you such great turmoil at such a young age. Especially knowing that perhaps you being raised by our house was unnecessary.
Unnecessary. So that my whole life would be vengeance.
She turns and looks at Mira, and Mira goes, vengeance is born. It is not a gift, but a curse. You will find your answers to the north. Should you not tell the young boy? And she looks over at Alexandria and she's like, it's not my place, Nira. She says, Godwin, I do not hold these things against you. I merely have not spoken them to save you from the pain.
Alexandria, I do not wish to cause you more pain, but the pain grows every day. I almost struck down someone I just met simply for who they were, because of what I am, because of what I believe. All I felt was vengeance and anger. And nothing like grandfather taught me.
You have carried your father with you since you were a young child.
What do you mean?
Until recently, you walked with him. Always.
Until recently? What do you mean?
The key to the door within the Underdark, it was in your possession this whole time. That is where you will find your answer. The place where your mother, my sister, turned dark because of our father. The dagger, Godwin. That is the key. That is your answer. That is your father.
He starts to push back and stand up, but almost can't, and then does.
She comes over to you and like touches your shoulder.
She starts to flinch, but then obviously just...
I love you like a son. And I am sorry that this happened. It was not your mother's doing, though. She made her choice, and it was not good. She follows darkness now, and your father is cursed within that blade. But I would not release him, for he is as dark as she. Even more so that he seeks vengeance for her and your grandfather, something that could be very detrimental to our house, depending on how you look at it. And she looks over at Nira, and you see Nira is just kind of looking off the veranda down towards them.
One thing I've known about this house is a blade cuts many ways.
Wise words. Wise words indeed.
I will think on this. And I will not falter from the tasks that have been given to me for my own selfish needs.
You should return the dagger back into your possession.
It followed me. The last place I left it was on the ship.
Yes. Rosa.
I don't know if it's still there.
You're nearest it. It is. It is still on the floor.
Well, I'll accept one straightforward answer for the day. I cannot promise that vengeance will not come, Alexandria.
You see Nira smile.
In fact,
Alexandra's like, but that is not your way. That is not the way that I raised you. It breaks my heart to hear these words.
I will always remember the day that you saved me from the wolves and took me from the mountain. But I will also always remember everything that came before. And I will have to learn everything that I already did not know. My love for you is unchanged, and I am grateful for everything.
She gives you a big hug. Remember, you are just like my children. You are one of my own. And I am always here, Godwin.
He gives her a big hug back, and then
As you're hugging her, you can see Nira looking, and she's looking right at you, and you see her burning orange eyes, and you see the chains wrap around her tighter. Kind of sparks flames a little bit. She nods at you. Hear in your head, merely call, and I am there. Bring me back.
Godwin nods, and then kind of tries to pass it off as him finishing the hug, and
Okay.
touches her face one time, and then turns away and just has to leave.
Okay. You leave, and you see, like, she kind of holds her hand out like that, and then slowly drops it. And you guys are standing at the base of the house. Do you leave or do you wait?
Wait.
Okay, you wait. A few moments later, Godwin comes out.
Ready?
Yeah.
This was such a mistake. I'm so sorry, you guys.
It's okay. You know what? I forgot the peace that Nero made me feel. Let's go.
Where do you go?
Back to the dock they came from.
Okay. To the waterfall or where?
To the dock they came from, right
Okay.
where they came in.
All right.
See if there's a portal open there that they can step back through in a cell's office.
Mm-mm. You
shit.
see no portal.
Well, let's try the waterfall.
Yeah.
I can teleport us to the edge of Volsquire and then wherever we need to go.
Go through the waterfall.
Yep.
Go back behind the waterfall and step through the portal, and you come out at a very wet place, cave entrance right behind the waterfall in Volscar, and you feel like you're back on the Prime. It was a shift of some sort.
She'll teleport him to the Volscar entrance.
Okay. You guys peer in front of the wall. You see a vision of Nira in your head with burning eyes, and you see the unicorn horn that she's holding, and then you come back and you look and you see the spot where he gave it to you, and you realize that's what you carried. And we're gonna stop right there.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Motherfucker. Fucking assholes.
Yeah.
They're all fucking assholes. Yeah, she says that out loud.
Okay.
She's like, motherfuckers. Oh, get me the fuck out of here.
Yeah, you're standing in the very spot where Najal handed you the unicorn horn. And you carried that son of a bitch and ended up giving it away. You don't know what that means. What evidently it's going to cause you a great deal of pain. You don't know why. But and you also are looking at the wall, you know, and the gate and everything here where you left Volscar. Yeah. All right. So
Holy
we're going to
shit.
stop tonight, and
Holy
we will come
shit.
back next week. At least you're not in prison.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
At least
Nobody
you're not,
died. We're
not tied up
prison.
in prison or anything like that.
Well, prison by our own fate.
Prison
Write
in your
that
own
down.
mind, maybe. But
I'm not gonna forget that.
Write that shit down.
Fucking bullshit.
Write it
yeah,
down.
yeah, you do realize
Take
that
notes.
that is what she was talking about when you appear there. You know it was the horn, and we will see what happens next week. Love to do a shadow session. I've got a couple in mind, but we'll just have to see what's happening. I don't want to exclude people, so but
For us, it's a holiday week, so
yeah.
I know this isn't
I-
coming out.
I need to do a shadow session when you guys were kids. It's very
Do that
important.
again?
It's very, very important.
Okay.
When we find the time to do it, we always, yeah. But I don't want to take up the time and have Hawk miss out on a session, so we'll talk about it,
We'll
see what
figure it
happens.
out.
We'll figure it out. But hope you guys enjoyed yourself. Wow, a lot happening,
Fucking
a lot
crazy.
going on.
Ho, 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 ho.
Remember, guys, the books are out. Like, subscribe, share, hit the ding ding. Go get
That
it.
was
Yeah.
on camera.
Yeah. We're excited about the new system. We hope you guys are too. And if you guys are trying it out and questions, enjoying it, whatever, might have a question and answer thing. You never know. But and look us up on Twitch, and we will see you guys next week. Peace out.
As the dawn breaks, shadows flee. In our victory, we are free. Timeless heroes, legends grand. Together we save this land. As the dawn breaks, shadows flee. In our victory, we are free. Timeless heroes, legends grand. Together we save this land. This land.